Hi, I'm Bobby, and welcome to CBD for Me. What I do is interview normal, everyday people that have been on CBD. From seizures to sciatica, the effects of CBD are unparalleled. Please join me today on another unique personal experience in today's episode of CBD for Me. Julie Gall, she is a CBD warrior. She's been for what are we, about 2.5 months now?
Yeah, almost 3.
I got her first bottle of CBD, I think, for Christmas, right?
For Christmas.
And you started then, and we are now 2 months in. And you weren't too excited about starting at the first sign of that, were you? You kind of were hesitant.
Oh, very hesitant. I didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, what changed your mind?
My constant pain and the fact that I had so many medications that were not working. I had nothing to lose.
And I would say you're in 2 months. Where did you go? Where were you when you started, and where are you now with pain? How are you feeling?
On a scale of 0 to 10,
Yeah.
10 being the worst pain, 0 being none, I would say every now and then I might hit a 1.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So you'd have to say it's been pretty successful.
Very successful. I think that sometimes after a long day of work, if I am walking, I will get that little twinge of a 1. I'll begin to feel that sciatic nerve just kind of reminding me that it's there, but it's really nothing I can complain about.
And so, like when you were younger, have you had a relationship with cannabis?
Not at all.
Not in college or high school, nothing like that?
No.
So you're coming in super green, out of nowhere. Where did you first hear about the CBD? Was it from me?
Yes. And my first thought immediately was the marijuana plant.
Right.
And the fact that there's controversy over who should use it. Some states are legalizing it, some are not. I don't understand a whole lot of that, and because it's linked to marijuana, I really wanted nothing to do with it.
But now that you've tried it, now what are your thoughts?
Well, not only did I try it, but I did do a lot of research, like you had suggested, find out the difference between the hemp plant, the marijuana plant, and I'm definitely not getting high off this.
No. Well, what was your thought process then coming up to this whole, should I try it or should I not? Was the pain just at the point where you're just like, what do I have to lose?
Exactly. You believe strongly in it. I feel like I've tried. I brought my basket of medications.
So these are all the ones that you're not on now because of the CBD?
These are all pain, for pain.
The ones that they're just handing out all over the place, one after
Yes.
the other, and they're all full, and that's a good sign.
Yes, my pain doctor was willing to pretty much give me anything to try to alleviate the pain. The only problem was most of these prescription opiates, this is what they are, put me to sleep. And I can't even tell you if the pain was gone or not because I'd be sleeping for 48 hours, all day, drowsy, just feeling drugged. On this I feel drugged. On the CBD oil, I feel normal. I feel myself. I don't feel like I have tons of energy. I don't feel super mellow, relaxed. I just feel normal.
So what method of CBD are you using?
I use the oil and it's a dropper.
The tincture drops. And what do you think your servings are throughout the day? You do one in the morning. A lot of people do some in the morning, some
Right.
do middle of the day, at night. I mean, you use it for a lot of pain so throughout the day, physical movements makes that so much better to go about, do stuff around the house, do stuff at work, do stuff when you get home from work.
Yeah.
So you're doing, what do you think on servings?
Every morning I take 1 dropper full. So
about 10 milligrams.
it's the bigger bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 1 dropper full, and that's it.
That's it throughout the day, and you're good throughout the day.
That's throughout the day, and I'm good.
Well, that's good. And then bigger bottles last you about roughly a month?
No, I think a little longer than a month.
Oh, and that's even better because the
Yeah.
smaller ones were going through pretty fast.
Yeah,
But they
and
were a lot smaller.
They were. The smaller bottle, it was two droppers, the bigger bottle, and I'm still kind of goofing around with that. If I know I'm going to have a very hectic day, I maybe will do 1.5, just because I'm still a little unsure. But usually one is good.
So did you talk to your doctors about this before you were going to try it?
Oh yes. I am very old school. Have never done anything without my doctor's authority, without my doctor's guidance. So just trying this on my own was a little scary. But all three of the doctors, so I have a specialist, a pain doctor, and my regular doctor, all gave it the thumbs up.
Yeah.
All of them.
And are they surprised at the results that you're telling them after the fact?
I don't know if they're really surprised. They're just very happy for me.
Yeah.
Very happy.
What kind of advice would you have for somebody out there who is kind of on that same path? I mean, you had me to kind of introduce you and kind of point you in direction, but what would you say to the people that don't have that kind of direction and have all the questions when it comes to CBD and if it'll work for them?
Well, I think that for many people, it's is it legal? Is it not legal? How do I get it? Will I be in trouble if I get it? I really had to gravel through that and work through that, and it's to the point where I really don't care. And that's, I think, when I tell people that, if they know me and they know that I'm not a person who...
Yeah, you're very conservative. You always been
very conservative, and I don't use drugs or alcohol recreationally. I just don't. So when they hear this coming from me, and I talk a little bit about all the different... what are they called? Cannabinoids?
Yeah.
Is that what they're? All the different cannabinoids that come from the plant. You know, they become very interested. Obviously, this is the cannabinoid that doesn't make you high, and I think that is what they need to know. They need to know that this is not the same stuff that you'd smoke on a Friday night.
And we're not saying that's bad either. We're just saying that this is definitely a different avenue for everybody to go who's looking for that relief, and not only a natural one, but a very healthy one.
Right.
At that.
Right.
You know, it works on your body in so many different ways. And now look at you, look amazing, and we're only 2 months in.
Right. I was thinking, I started in December. That was, I went to the doctor about 2 weeks after that. And just recently I was at the doctor. I'm down about almost 15 pounds. I think it's just because I can move more. I can actually do laundry, walk around my home, sweep, vacuum, just normal boring things. But when you can't do them, it becomes a big deal. And then when you can, so I'm looking forward to spring, the yard, the gardening, walking the dogs again.
There was a news flash. We also heard that somebody said that you were able to shave your legs. Is that true?
Yes, for one of the first times in a long time, I just in the shower. I was feeling good. I'm in the shower. It was late at night after a long day of work, and I just bent over and shaved my legs. And I felt like Wonder Woman the next day. I know, and that sounds really silly, but when that is taken away from you and you can't bend or get up, I used to have to wait until a day that I was feeling good, hope that the bathtub was cleaned out, and if the bathtub was cleaned out, then try to get myself in the bathtub, then I could shave my legs, only then to try to get out of the bathtub, then rinse myself off. I mean, it was a very big deal. So to be able to shower, shampoo, and shave my legs all in one, that was amazing.
So then I would say, how would you grade your experience then with CBD?
Well, and being that I'm a teacher, I would probably give it an A-. This is because I take the oil.
Yeah.
I do not like the taste.
Right.
So that was very difficult those first couple weeks. But once you're feeling good, it didn't matter. It doesn't matter what it tastes like. I just kind of rearranged my whole morning routine so that I can take this medicine, take my regular medicine, get dressed for the day, whatever, and then eventually brush my teeth because I don't want to like wash it all out. I want it to soak in. And
so you're taking the drops in the mouth under the tongue and then letting them sit.
Yes.
And that's the fastest and best way you should do it anyways,
Yeah,
and that's where you get the best results. But
Mm-hmm.
we've had the experience with people like non-smokers. They don't like the taste at all. Smokers tend to like the taste, but like I said.
It does have that tobacco type taste, and being a non-smoker myself, but then again, nothing else worked. So
Right.
it
So
could
it's
taste
worth-
it could taste worse, and I would still take it because
The results,
I so much enjoy feeling the way I've been feeling.
Good. Well, Julie, I would have to say that you have opened the eyes of many around you with your experience with CBD, and you have inspired many other people who have come to the table and have now are experiencing that just because of you and your view on life. And you are a soldier to come forward and say, hey, I'm going to try these things and be different and go a different route.
Yeah.
So I thank you for that. Everybody else thanks you for that. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe below to the channel. Thanks, Julie, for coming in and doing the interview with us. I love you. And thanks for tuning in, everybody.